We've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here. Bloodied feathers.
I wouldn't like to meet the bird they belong to.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantine, we must hurry. More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
You should not have come all this way, Renai.
Sarah, we saved you. And why do you now stop us from—
In spite of your friendship with these monsters. But I learned looking at the painting. Vinbar has heard, even if it breaks my heart, no one must stop him. I am his Menundanem.
His path led him to kill Katasak. I am sorry, Sarah. But—
Eitmo!
over there, more feathers. More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail. We found the entrance to this with Constantine. We need to... This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it is obstructed. He knows how to protect his home. A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed. And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage? The seed that Sarah was carrying should work.
To think that she gave her life to protect the one she loved.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work. King Vinbar! Why? Constantine didn't do anything. He's never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimin saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it! You are too blind, too renaixed to understand.
Leave him! That's enough! Free him!
I cannot. O source of life!
Free him! Oh, damn it!
Your cousin is probably freed from his stone prison.
You're right. Let's go see him, quick. Constantine, wake up, please, I beg you. Hang on, we're bringing you home. get you healed. 3 days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day.
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, fair cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the 4th time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I would not go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always... But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. I was excited about it. And in spite of all... We went to the ancient site. And all of a sudden... What an incredible... Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path.
Indeed. Once on the rituals... It seems that Vimbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me...
Don't speak foolishly. Tell me more about this...
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind them...
Donegada? Katasak taught...
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, so we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me... What ceremony? I had to cut my hand. A gigantic beast came, and started circling around. Like a wave came through me, as if the power... And now I'm Onol Manawi, like you! Even if the Malachor left me. But you had to encounter the god of the island,
Yes, I passed a trial for that.
Oh no.
And yes, only the High King can... I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain... Good day, Glendan.
Beort tirtomat, Garants of Katasach.
Alas, his was not your High King. He was taken. He went away into the mountains. Nothing I could say.
Are you telling Kertonsidag? What happened?
I am sorry. But your High King did not leave me. He was becoming a guardian.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. Why would Vinbar have done such a thing?
You know that I wished to see Enon Milfrichteman. And he was the only one with the power to— I would not have caused his death voluntarily.
We will celebrate his Mladnit, Katasach, but in spite of our mourning. We must elect a new— The children of Tirfradi cannot remain without a guide. I will notify the Mal of all the clans.
Who has a chance of being elected?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of—
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan.
I suppose.
Who will win the vote?
I don't know. It is possible that some amazing feat place— If Blagnid had been victorious—
Is there anyone else?
Do not take me for someone born last summer. But you shall fail this time. Can I do?
I must leave.
Qua awelem.
What do you seek?
I am the bearer of bad news.
Dead. But he was plunged into doubt.
Glendan told me that you would—
That's true. If Bladnid was still here, I would have given it since she's no longer with us. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are—
I see. If you were to be elected, to allow me to meet Enon Milfrichteman, only he can help us—
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. Once I am the High Queen.
You seem certain you will obtain—
Those who covered victory. The old kings were whoever were to retreat.
And you know where it is?
I believe it is located in the tomb. I do not know exact— And that the entrance is marked by a— Do not worry. I will find this place and retrieve the crown.
If I want to be certain of the outcome of this vote—
Anything more?
I need to be going. Now we've earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Milfrichteman?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
Are you certain that you've chosen the right ally? If not, we can go and find another. What's a little menial work when compared to the fate of this whole island?
You're right. It's a decision that is more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Karans, could you help me?
What is it?
I must prepare the ritual, and I think that
But your sister will be there.
For the ritual, yes, it will only— Will you come with me?
Of course.
Siora,
Asir?
what do you—
I'm only here to—
I came to give a mother— I know. Iselt. No. We are approaching Vazrigan. This is where I was performed here. This burial mound has been defiled. It must be found. Something's wrong. Normally, you would...
What do you mean?
She's right. Something isn't right.
Kingdoms?
This is not where I'm supposed to be at all. We cannot get them out. Please, to the burial mound.
Things are about to get dicey!
I don't understand what they are doing in this area. You never see any around here. They must have nested in the shadow of the burial mound.
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests. Otherwise, they'll just keep coming back.
You are right. We cannot let these carnivores roam so close to my mother's remains. Will no longer trouble the peace of our queen. All we have to do now is to take care of the ceremony.
Is there anything else to...
Of course.
Where can we find...
It would be ideal if we could craft them, and I will also need some... I will give you a list of all the... Once we have gathered these last items, I thank you for...
Don't mention it.
Karants, do you need some?
How did you know that, after all, given the situation?
I knew my mother.
I understand.
Perhaps. And she knew that. Anything else?
I must leave.
We have all that. Here we are. It is on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother. We must place a censer where her, and then you will. Your presence. This is how. There. Everything is in place. Thanks again, Onal Manawi. My sister should be joined. Oh, these rituals are demanding. You have been a true friend. Thank you. I will never.
It's only natural, see.
We should go now.
What brings you here?
I am the bearer of bad news.
Ande Vostire. We haven't seen him in a...
Glendan told me that you would
I am not looking for power, but Tirfradi needs peace and balance. And I fear the other kings may want war, or be motivated by ambition. The Renaisse brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered. We cannot change the past. And chasing away those who came, the wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. So if you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King, we must find balance. But for this, we must teach the Renaisse humility.
I would like to meet Enon Milfrichteman in order to find an antidote. If you were elected,
you are a Karant. I would be glad to help you meet Enon, but you should know that my election is far from...
Would there be a way to make...
I do not like the High Kings of old were the one who became the first. If someone...
And where can I hope?
In the burial, and that it is a deep... If you do...
What do I owe?
I regret to...
And divorced. But why have you come to know?
Glendan has informed...
It is true. I understand that I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings by creating an alliance with the people of the continent.
There is something I would like to ask of you. I would be thankful if you could allow me to...
Of course. If you really want to make sure...
What is that?
It may only be the first but beware. Anything else?
Nothing.
You're running out of energy. Drink the potion. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
What are you doing there? Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders. And you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Deirdre is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
If I give you the crown, you shall be named High Queen.
You have already shown to all that you are not... Teofradi does not want to welcome your people. I will unite... They will go...
You want the crown so you can more easily rid
If you give it to me, you will become our Karants. And we do not chase away our Karanten. And also, you are Onol Manawi. You are bonded to this land, not to the...
I have come here looking for this crown, because I need the help of... I must meet Enon Milf.
Are you sure that they are your people? Very well. It is a very great honor you... If you give me the crown, you may speak to Enon...
Sorry, Deirdre.
Someone more easily manipulated, who will obey... Too bad. I have come to take...
To my help!
Enough! I accept my defeat. Take this crown. I am not worthy to wear it, so it seems.
Indeed. So it seems. We will meet again at Dorhead Genador. Until then, Deirdre. I went into the tomb. I found...
And so, may this relic is venom.
Yes, I do.
I have pledged my honor to help you, and my words are true. But more is, you know that I work for a tempering of spirits. But the decision is yours. To the daughter...
Take it. I trust you.
The council has begun to unite. It is time for me to go. Thank you for choosing me. I will do all in my power to bring you what you desire. You have my promise.
Congratulations, Duncan. And now?
You are burning without the blessing of Tifradi. But fret not. Meet me at the...
Thank you, Duncan.
We spent 2 days twiddling our thumbs in this village. Don't you think we have better things to do?
There you are, Karant.
How was the encounter?
Enon Mil Frichterman welcomed me like an... I will have to meditate. But now he's waiting for you. Once you are in the... Those who let doubt take hold of them.
child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call
hail you, Enon Milfrichteman. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all.
I don't understand.
The one you call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers. Flee, or you will be their victims.
I saw a man running out of the sanctuary, and I heard the cries of creatures. Is everything all right?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated it is actually some kind of poison, and it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Words that come from the heart. If you need help, I would be glad to be of assistance. My clan...
Thank you, Dunkus.
You haven't told me everything.
It is true.
I see. Do not...
Goodbye.
My fair cousin, you are right on time. We have visitors. Let me introduce you to the emissaries. Seeing them both in the same room is rather but please, Your Excellencies, explain to us what brought you.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure. but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Byrne is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to...
Dear allies. Knowing that you're in... However, the size of our troops is... And regarding sending my cousin, she's already very busy undertaking a mission without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for her life. No. I really don't see how I could be of assistance.
Constantine, we cannot remain. I'm sure I can find the time to...
I would love to accompany you, but my people...
Very well, my dear. But remember how urgent it is for this...
Don't worry about it.
Well, this audience is coming to... I hope that you realize how grateful...
Absolutely, sire.
May the enlightened all...
Constantine.
My adorable cousin.
I finally managed to enter...
How marvelous!
The sanctuary is heavily...
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to... How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' election.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. Tell me, who did...
Dunkus.
I'm certain that you have made...
I was able to enter the...
It had to be. Oh, what does he look like?
No.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old beard... Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first...
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the Earth so much, we have poisoned it. And the disease has contaminated us through the water we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there...
He says that the Earth can be healed. That his children know how to do it. He also said that by healing the Earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with...
Yes. Something. He talked about you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted...
I don't think that's what...
Cousin, please, you know me. I've made some... The only person who I put in danger is you.
Yes, I do.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our... By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken... Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? Is there anything you would like to tell me?
I must take my...
Take care.
Lady de Sade.
Your emissary informed us...
Indeed. We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious...
Some people.
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible. But no matter where these attacks come, one of our outposts to the east. I beg you, maybe they can help you find out.
I will go there to...
I am infinite. I am certain.
I must leave you.
Naturally.
You shouldn't stay here. The animals appear to be crazy.
We're here to help you.
Are you the backup?
I must admit that I was praying for more soldiers. We're under attack every night at this rate.
Don't worry.
You still have some time to prepare.
All right.
Ready, weapons? There they are!
Move away! Things are about to get nice!
What gods are made of?
To my help! Death to the others! Green blood! I can't hold on much longer!
Drink a potion.
You shouldn't see it.
We're
under it.
Don't-
You still...
all right.
Ready, weapons? There they are! We have succeeded! Bravo, soldiers! We have resisted! You shouldn't stay here. The animals appear to be crazy. Thanks for your help. If it weren't for you, the outpost would have...
If these attacks are always this violent, we must uncover the origin.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men first and foremost, but I haven't heard from them since.
Could you at least...
They followed a trail going north of...
Thank you, officer.
You be careful.
We're approaching Deirdre's territory. I hope she isn't involved.
So do I. That being said, maybe we should go and meet her.
The soldiers' tracks lead to the northeast. We should follow if we want to find them. This man will die if we don't do something about it.
What happened? Thank you.
Your officer sent us.
And we found it. You'll find Ray's stone. There was a creature there. That's what it prevailed. I fled.
And you were right.
It may...
energy! Drink a potion! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
No magic here. Drink a potion.
You're running out of energy! Drink a potion! Things are about to get dicey! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
It was this creature who was leading the animals. It looks like a guardian, but its skin is strange, covered with ulcers, as if it was sick. That could explain its change in behavior, but not the intelligence with which these attacks were led.
Lady we have had our differences. You must surely...
I'm listening.
Animals, they do not even try to... Our best soldiers, please find the origin. If we cannot, perhaps... But alas, I sent a small... The last... The savages are certainly...
Could you...
Alas, no. She's leading out... Be so kind as...
I would like to broach a rather unpleasant subject. Your treachery.
I beg your pardon?
Have you forgotten that after according to you, I needed only... But you used me like a pawn.
I cannot. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They haven't. And I had good reason to believe that you would not resort to physical...
You were even ready to use brute...
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tiana. Your spy... And you dare to tell me that... Can I remind you that to assassinate a...
I never... That man went beyond his... I implore you.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now. I'm surprised that your spy has not returned to report the mission's failure. Has he fled, rather than...
I have not seen him. This is true. But know that he will be caught. Once again, I apologize since... In any case, we need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase.
No. That is terrible. What a shame. I am true. Would you like to speak with me about...
I have taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchants should now be able to...
Captain Rainhild has sent a message to that effect. You have done a great service for me. Though there is some... I was told that you met these savages. They showed no mercy at all.
The congregation is not...
your famous neutrality.
My pleasure. I imagine...
Indeed, and I am extreme. We have the means to repel these savages.
Perhaps there is... The natives have clearly expressed their wishes.
I see where this is headed. A few natives are being held. But a handful of warriors...
They were not speaking of just... The victims are...
This is inexplicable. Of course we answer their attack. What use would we have for a few...
Might it be possible that these kidnappers...
I doubt that. But of course, it is all... If that were the case, that would... Since you have been of such service to my people, would you be of a mind to capture a few? We must understand...
Very well.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subject? Farewell.
You managed to make it through. A group...
Yes.
My men are exhausted. Our situation is... I don't suppose I need to...
Actually, that's what Governor Burren said.
And I hope that he'd sent you... It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect it. But you wanted to ask me so...
Like I said.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers.
Can you tell me which way...
Sorry, Your Excellency, you have to understand that those who are here with me now are my men. Not to mention the fact that... So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help...
Maybe we can avoid... There aren't many of us, and I don't have any soldiers to...
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition. If you can bring it to me, we would at least be able to heal.
Do you know where this material...
From your city, New Serene. It must have been attacked.
Very well.
The three of you, please, hurry. Without...
We're departing. Could you tell me again what...
We were supposed to receive... The three of you, please.
We're departing right... Governor, if we could find... I need to locate...
No. You've returned.
Sorry, Captain.
Hurry up.
Captain, I must...
I refuse. Get us some help and I'll be...
I must...
Goodbye.
Soldiers, are you the ones who were supposed to help?
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as...
I'm ready.
We'll follow you. Here! There are tracks of a heavy carriage. They must belong to our caravan.
Let's take a closer look.
I hope that those who are accompanying the caravan are still alive.
You have witnessed the violence of the attacks we are sustaining. They must all be dead. I'm more worried about the potions. If...
They're all dead.
But the cargo is still here.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. It'll take a little bit of work.
Make it quick.
There. It's a makeshift repair.
We'd do well to depart now.
Let's go. Here you are. With this ammunition.
It was not an easy task.
Here, take this.
Thank you, Captain. Now can you...
They went toward...
Are you talking...
If you like. So I sent my men. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find you.
I see.
Good luck.
You can count on... Governor Burren asked if we could find... I need to locate...
No. Who are you?
Are you the scout sent...
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting... He wants me to help him, but...
Yes. A camp of rebel savages. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. And these barbarians.
You may be right. I know the leader of this camp.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for... Why didn't you inform the...
Because I'm a diplomat. You should go back to the outpost. I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmet and its outposts...
Assaults? We have...
They're not being attacked by men.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse? That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They even throw themselves at the camp.
A similar thing was happening west. It resembled a Nardaig Menamen. But it's...
I have never seen a guard.
Could a Doneigad have done this?
You're a typical Renaigse. None of our people would make a...
And yet someone or something is making the beast...
We? Do you want...
Why shouldn't we?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacked...
What?
No idea. I'm sorry.
You fought bravely, and you did. Our Guardian had changed. Something really bad.
It resembled the other Guardian.
Guardians don't get sick.
And yet you and I saw the same. What are you doing?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the
And they thought we...
Why are you still here? You should have...
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust. And then we heard cries. And we realized that it was this creature.
And you discovered that we...
Then, if we...
You. Are you prepared to swear that you will...
You saved our comrades and...
I hope that they will be true. Fine.
We are extreme.
Thank you, Derek.
Qua awalen segrenaigse. And if you find the one who...
Your Excellency.
I've been told, yes. Was it the natives, as I suspect?
No. The animals answered to the call of a guardian. Exactly like the one...
These creatures normally protect them. Why did this one attack them?
I don't think so. The guardian. There's no doubt that some...
I suspect you will lead while waiting. Take to thank you for your...
Thank you.
Would you like to speak with me about any others? Farewell.
Respectfully, Your Excellency.
Governor Burren asked me if we could find the Origin and free their comrades. I need to locate and speak with the...
No, they don't attack.
Captain, the patrol we sent to the west has not returned yet.
I may have spoken, although it might still be...
Perhaps you would allow me to search for them.
Corporal, do you know...
Of course, Captain.
You will lead as...
At your command, Your Excellency. Fine. Are you ready to go?
Yes. Is that the...
Yes. That's them. Maybe they managed to escape. We should look for them.
I'm in...
This man needs to be cared.
Allow me. There. That's...
Thank you, madam.
Tell us what happened.
We came across a group of rebels a few seconds later. I managed to drag my...
Was he captured?
They headed north to Frazon.
Your Excellency, please.
We'll take care of it, but not you. There's our group of rebels. The soldier they captured looks dead.
Quayas.
My name is Desade. I'm the legate.
I know who you are. What do you want to say?
I want to talk to him about...
You would be the first Renaigze to care. How do we know you're not just saying that to find out what...
I am not part. Help me.
I don't believe you. Like all of it.
Siora?
You know who I...
Yes.
So you know that my mother fought lions to free our people. And she lost. If anyone can prevent you from meeting the same fate, it's my friend. You should really lead us to your chief.
I believe you, Donegad. Very well. Tell me when you are ready to follow me to our camp. Are you ready to follow me, Ranai?
Let's go. Let's...
What are you afraid of? That the Donea Exregal have set a trap?
It's this way. I'm letting my comrades know we're here, so that they let us pass. Follow me. We are almost... Come on. This way. Come on. This is our main camp. This. I hope I am not wrong to lead you here. And that you are not a traitor.
So, here's the famous rebel camp. I hope their leader can tell us more about these abductions.
Who are you and what are you?
My name is just... I came to talk to you about the abduction.
And how did you...
I convinced one of...
Please, Mal. Explain to her what you know. She can help us free.
Well, I'll tell you what we know. Daniel, many seasons ago, lions attacked the villages and they were either crazy or so injured that even our best Donega. So we counterattacked and we learned that they were taking our people. It is there that they...
Experiments? So that was the reason...
Alert! The lions are attacking! Traitor! It was you who...
No, I swear. They asked me to investigate. It was never a question...
Then prove it!
The Alliance betrayed me as much as you. I owe them nothing.
You have fought bravely. And your word...
The Alliance is the ally of the Congregation. Taking your side was not a decision I made lightly. But Governor Burren used and betrayed us. Please, wait before you attack. I will do everything to dismantle this laboratory.
I trust you. So we will...
Goodbye.
Lady de Sade.
Enough with the formality. Did you order your troops to...
I assure you that I have no idea what you are talking about. The alliance with the Congregation is crucial. I'm sorry. It is now clear that...
You mock me, Excellency. Everything the Donea Exregao have told me has proven your men attacked, and according to what I've been told...
It is... The place is dedicated to research on the Malachor. But I assure you that I was not aware that...
Allow me to doubt your... I intend to pay the place a visit. Who directs the...
Our most brilliant... Certainly his legend precedes him. He is the master of your... Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to...
Farewell, my...
Flasks, you'll find the quintessence of...
Let's get rid of these money bags.
Halt!
You speak to the legate of the... I have been sent by...
I don't take orders from the governor. He won't obey me either, Greenblood. He's not from...
Very well.
Flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best potions and the most efficient concoctions. All of Alsad's
talent. I don't say he won't.
Sorry,
to my help! And death to the others! Impressive. I wasn't expecting that. It's a real fortress.
There must be other guards. Be careful. How awful. They've been reduced to burning the bodies.
How could members of the Guard choose to participate in this massacre?
Heal yourself, quickly!
Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're wounded!
Locked. I don't have the key. It's blocked. I don't have the key.
Close to is Rignestiri.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
You're not one of them.
Not.
They say they performed I heard them say that they wanted to find out how we... None of it makes any sense.
I'll find a way to...
I want the one who did this to know fear and suffering.
Let's hold this good doctor to account. I don't have the key.
You.
Yes.
What's going on? They did. But I believe...
I will do my best. These poor people lost their lives only a few hours ago. They could not survive this mutilation.
And they were steered. They were cut up like pieces of meat.
Who are you?
I have come to free your prisoners, and put an...
I knew... Dr. Asili here.
Arrest you. Then I expect you will be sentenced.
No, please! We only tried to stop him, but he...
You could have reported it to the...
He threatened to destroy our line.
What will you do once you're free?
We will try to redeem ourselves and resume our work at the Governor's laboratory. That's where we worked before joining Dr. Asili's team.
If your conscience allows you to resume your activities as if nothing has happened, you may go.
I'm eternally grateful.
This note carefully describes the sequence of the experiments. There are even sketches. It's hard not to feel sick. This is proof of all the horrors committed here. Locked. Asili has locked himself in his office.
Who are you, and under...
I am the legate of the...
My crimes? Well, don't tell me you're crying over some savage...
Was finding a cure...
Of course not. It's the improvement of our species. The Malachor is an immediate threat, but my research could yield a lot more.
This man is a cold-blooded...
You are a very beautiful spec.
We learned everything we wanted to know. This lab will...
You think so? God!
To my help! And death to the others!
Stop! Think of my knowledge. Or...
You will answer for your crimes in court.
But I'll be out soon. My colleague...
We shall see about that. can't believe it. Constantine's malachor was caused by a silly. The potion we were made to drink when we landed on the island was contaminated. How dare he do such a thing? And why?
I'm sorry, Greenblood. I never thought someone would try to kill him that way.
Locked.
Thank you.
Just a little more patience. I still have to release...
May the grass be full.
I must release the other... Locked. Now that they are free, we must help the prisoners escape this place.
They can't leave through the city. The guards will stop them, or worse.
So we have to find another way to get them out. It's perfect. We just have to clear the way. Let's go. I found a way out of the city. But be careful. You will...
To my help! Move away! Things are about to get...
potion!
Close to issa rikneskiri.
There you are. You're free.
You have saved our lives.
We will never forget what you have done for us.
Yes.
We are not very far from...
I know how to read.
Perfect. As for you, but you need to avoid...
We'll get there. Lady Descent, and to what do I...
I have been to hundreds of... There were so many dead.
How horrifying.
The natives were not the only victims of...
Naughts? And have you brought...
Yes.
Really? What was done with the...
They were freed.
What a relief.
By allowing me to take part in the trial proceedings. And I fear that the accused...
It is a rather novel request. Let us remember, his research is perhaps our... Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go.
Farewell, my lady.
Hello?
Desarde.
Oh.
Exactly.
Excellent. We will... The accused...
We'll have no problem gathering witnesses.
We will call them, but be aware that if the...
There were also...
Their test... That plus...
I picked up a strange...
You should show it to an alchemist.
These documents...
Perfect.
I have found... I would like to add...
Did the...
Indeed. And no...
This letter...
Do we have...
Yeah, but if we...
I will return. The Nords should be at the port, and the islanders had to take refuge in Vigshardir. As for the scientists, they said they would go back to the governor's laboratory. I should give this powder to someone who can tell me what it is.
Desarde, can I do any?
I would like you to...
I was expecting...
Do you think...
No. Without, of course, ever a but Dunk to worship it as we do in...
Were you aware?
In part.
Why not say...
Because I found his... He spoke of... There was a time when...
You do know that...
Yes. But I thought the natives wanted... I was blind.
Were you aware?
In part, yes.
Why not say anything?
Because I never thought he would... I found his... He spoke of them, but there was...
You do know?
Yes. But I thought... I was blind.
Do you think...
Without to...
In your...
No, he wanted... I hope we'll succeed.
Would you be willing to...
Of course. I want to... And even if anything else.
I must leave. Hello.
Indeed, but I don't think you're...
I discovered this...
I did see that I can study it for you.
So, what...
It is a quintessence of black... The doctor managed to harness the very... A single pinch with the quantities that you brought me. Here, these are my notes.
Thank you. What do the...
Most they did for them.
I must... What is your...
He's the one.
I do hope...
Of course not.
What about your other...
They felt guilty.
Are you prepared?
Yes, I know what...
Thank you. I must leave you. What she saw working alongside Asili obviously upset her. She will make an excellent witness. Is everything all right?
Once again.
They certainly wanted to...
The doctor will be... Don't worry, from now on. And I intend...
Thank you. Doctor...
Dr. Honor.
What is your role?
I'm in charge above all.
What were you looking...
Now that...
So the crime...
He will be judged for that.
What do you think of
Well, Obviously, but he remained. It seems quite
If I understand correctly.
naturally. And he was.
Would you agree to...
Oh, but I already...
So you were ready to...
Indeed. It is but a silly...
So yours...
Essentially. But let's not...
What interest do you have?
I understand.
Well,
you are not...
I have gathered...
I could... Very well. It is...
Thank you. Dr. Honor is an influential scholar. His testimony would convince the judges.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the best...
Hey! You are the... They told me what you did for them, Renai. I was able to give... Some wounds will take...
I'm happy to see...
But you didn't...
No. I came to ask. He has a lot of support among... If we don't have tested...
You'll have our...
And the mad lie.
May the earth tingle...
Thank you, Tien. I blame myself for forcing these poor people back to the city where they've suffered so much.
My people are strong and proud. They will not be afraid to speak in front of your judges for justice.
Longer. You're running out of energy. Drink a potion.
Constantine has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They're sacred places for the natives. Places of connection. This place. This journal. Oh, my poor Constantine. You have completely lost your mind. What are you hoping to achieve with these rituals?
According to the Donegada, each bond gives some form of power to the one who makes it. Your cousin never has enough, apparently.
So much so that he is threatening Anon Milfrictima. To think he's been plotting this absurd plan. The intruder in the sanctuary was certain. We will need to gather allies, but we will also have to weaken him and...
I don't know exactly, and unless you do, we're gonna need help. How about Dunkus?
You're right.
What brings you here?
As I've told you before.
You did tell me, and you must know that by doing...
That is why I need your help.
Rest assured, and with their help, we will heal. However...
What can I do?
During the ritual, the one who is bonding himself spills some of his blood near the base of a stone. The Guardian lifts the stone so that it may serve as an anchor point. The only way to break this bond, we will be able to do it, but... So, in the meantime... Here, take these seeds. These plants, however...
Thank you, Duncan.
And don't worry.
It's dead. Now let's plant the seed Dunkus gave us at the base of the raised stone. The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donegarda of Dunkus's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond. We can access the stone and plant Dunkus's seed. Look, the plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donegarda of Dunkus's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.